Hi, everyone. Today we are going to do a lesson on what is government. And so in your I can statement, I want you to write down, I can explain the purpose of government. All right, so let's think about this for a minute. Can people solve global problems? So something that's affecting everybody, like global warming. Can they do that without government? And the answer to that is really no. So let's take a look at some solutions to global problems that tend to come through the cooperation of governments. And you're going to write these right on your guided notes. So, first, governments do the following: they can negotiate treaties that end conflicts. So, if we think about wars that have happened, World War II, for example, ended because a bunch of nations signed a treaty. Um, They can send aid or money to nations that need help following a natural disaster. And governments can come together and enforce environmental laws that help to solve problems. So, in this case, if you think again about global warming, each year there is a United Nations summit where leaders get together and they talk about how to solve environmental problems like global warming. Okay, so what is government? Look in the slide that says vocab alert, and I just want you to jot down these definitions. So, first of all, government is a system. It's a system that people use to exercise authority, which is just kind of like being in charge, distribute power, and regulate the conduct of people. So, cities, states, countries, they all have a government. Okay, civics, on the other hand, is the study of the rights and duties of the citizens and how the government works. So the two vocab words are kind of tied together, and that's what we're going to be looking at for this unit. Okay, turn your page, and we're going to look at three common purposes of government. So you'll see already on your page, three reasons for government are to maintain order, to protect citizens, and for the common good. So let's take a look at the next slide and see what that might mean. So, why do people form governments? Well, to make or enforce laws. So that would go under number two, protection. So, protection, number one, order. To make and enforce laws helps keep the order. Okay, to provide leadership is another reason why people form governments, and that might go under something like the common good or order. To provide public services. So, public services is like getting mail delivered. That would be under common good. To keep people safe. That can go under protection. And that's like your army or police or that type of thing. To protect people's rights. That would go under the common good. So those are some of the reasons that people form governments, and you can put those examples under the three common purposes of governments. Okay, so to wrap it up, first of all, can you explain why governments exist? What is the purpose of a government? And what I'd like you to do is think about which purpose of the three purposes do you think is most important? And then write 3 to 5 sentences to explain why you think that. And then you can move on to the next activity.